Hey everybody, Walter A here, and I've got an EDH deck tech video wanted to share with y'all. Um, so I do have another project going on at the moment. I have a video put up about making an EDH deck with my subscribers' input, comments, and votes. So feel free to check that out if you have time. But this is a little side project I'm working on. It's a Geist of St. Traft EDH deck. So I need to tell you that it is not 100 cards. It is not complete. A lot of these cards are filler. A few of these cards are filler cards, so keep that in mind. Also, I'm making this video because I need your help. I don't play a lot of EDH. I have in the past, but not a ton. Not enough to tell whether a card is good or bad. So I'm turning to you guys. Please help me. So let's get started. So, first off, land. Let's see what we got. Rupture Spire comes into play tapped. Sacrifice it unless you pay one colorless. So, you gotta pay one land, but it will give you a mana of any color. So, I think it's a worthy investment. And I've got Evolving Wilds. Sometimes you gotta hit that double blue, or triple white. And this will just help me thin out my deck, make sure I have the right lands. Scalding Tarn, just a fetch land, maybe pull out an island or a hallowed fountain. And a command tower. It'll give me a blue or white any time of the day. Next stack. Oh, over here. White cards, alright. Got a white counter spell here. That the spell that is countered this way goes on top of the counter target spell. If that spell is countered this way, put it on top of the owner's library instead of that player's graveyard. So a white counter, a lot of people don't see coming. I think it could be a lot of fun. It denies them a new card, and I think it's a good card. Tell me what you think about that one, please. Terminus, it's a board wipe. A lot of people have graveyard manipulation, so this card clears the board and does not put a threat into their graveyard. It puts it on the bottom of their library, so I think it's a good card. The Johnny Collar of the Pride. I sort of just put him in here because he's a planeswalker. His first two abilities do require a creature in play. Hopefully I have one. I'm not sure how many creatures I'm going to have in this deck. But a Johnny, in or out, you tell me. Ooh, Austere Command. Destroy all artifacts, or destroy all enchantments, or destroy all creatures with mana cost 3 or less, or destroy all creatures with mana cost 4 or more. So this is a great card because I can pick two of those modes, and if there's something on the board I don't like, or I'm in a tough situation, this could potentially save my butt. But as always, tell me what you think. Next stack, artifacts. Here's a foil Spellskite I got from Mr. Progenitus 666. He's a good trader, nice guy, great guy. Definitely check out his channel. This is a redirect creature. This is 0/4 for 2. And I can either pay a blue mana or 2 life to redirect a target spell or ability to this guy. So if they're gonna bolt my face, or they're gonna do a lot of damage to a creature, or remove a creature that I don't want gone, boom, redirect to this thing. And players always just have to keep this guy in mind. So I think he's a good mind effer. Isochron Scepter. There's a lot of good blue spells that I can latch this onto. So, yeah. Sword of Feast and Famine. It's the sword. That's all you gotta know. Bone Horde. It's a 4 mana for an XX creature, where X is the number of all creature cards in all graveyards. So the keyword in this card is all, because a lot of players, a lot of creatures hit the bin. This could get pretty big in a hurry, especially with uh, board wipe like Day of Judgment or Supreme Verdict. And it comes with a creature, so that's good. Worst case scenario, I can equip it to my Geist, make him huge. And then I've got blue, right, blue. Jace the Mind Sculptor, very powerful Planeswalker. Ponder, it's an essential blue card. It is cheap, it is efficient, and I get to draw a card. Bluster Squall. Hopefully a bit of an endgame when I overload it. A lot of players like to keep up their defenses during EDH games, so I'm probably always going to want to overload, tapping everything down. Hopefully getting through with my Geist. Hopefully it's beefed up with some crazy enchantments and it can win me the game. Or, yeah. Tell me what you think about that. Jataxian Probe, I'm very on the fence about. It's a blue or 2 life to look at a card. Yeah. Draw a card and look at a player's hand. I'm not sure how powerful seeing a player's hand is in EDH, so let me know what you think about this card. Dungeon Geist, not so sure about. Negate, must have. Divination, you tell me. Dissipate, I think you need it, yeah. Brainstorm, Counterspell, Force of Will, it's a free counter, or heck, sometimes I might pay 5 to counter a spell. Temporal Mastery, I'm also on the fence about. I don't want this to just be a draw card, or play an additional land, you know, so give me your input on that, please. Remand, counter, and draw a card for 2, so that's great. Oh, and sometimes they might have lands to recast that spell, but hey, I'm forcing them to tap their lands, so that's good. And a Blue Sun Zenith. It's a card that shuffles back in after it's used, and it draws me cards. Finally, the hybrids. Got Meddling Mage, possibly holding off people's generals, you know, or one general at a time. And a Bruna, just because I think she could be awesome late game. So there's my Geist of St. Traft EDH deck so far. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, subscribe, like or dislike. It's all good. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.